Howdy folks. This video covers sheet merge fields. Sheet merge fields are distinctly different from doc merge fields. Doc merge fields are populated from the StartDeck Writer sidebar under Forms and Fields. Sheet merge fields display as green and are sourced from our linked document and can be viewed in the StartDeck Writer sidebar under Sheet Data and Maps. This UI shows the linked sheet URL, the worksheets in the linked sheet, and then if you click a plus sign, it'll show you the various sheet fields that can be populated in the document. So what are sheet fields? We'll switch over to our sheet and take a look at some different sheet fields. Sheet fields are simply a cell note that begins with S underscore followed by the sheet field name. So in this case, our sheet field is S acreage, or in this case, S gross building area. You can see here we also have notes for the user. So as long as you begin your cell note with the S field name or the sheet field name, you can then add any other information that you like to the cell note. When a sheet field has been modified or changed, and you want to push those changes to your document, it's a two-step process. So for example, let's change the year built. And that sheet field is S year built. Go over to our StartDeck Tables sidebar and select Push Sheet Fields to Doc. Now we're going to switch over to our doc. We're going to go to Forms and Fields and Update Sheet Fields. Now this is showing us a list of worksheets. And you may have noticed that this checkbox automatically populated. And that's telling us that sheet fields on this worksheet have changed. And to make the software as fast as possible, we only update sheet fields that have changed. So let's go ahead and make that change. We'll simply click Update Selected, and you'll see this value change. And there you go. Now you may have observed that creating a sheet field is pretty straightforward. So for demonstration purposes, let's create a sheet field here. We'll insert a note, S underscore, and let's call this paved parking square feet. And let's insert a value of, say, 20,000 square feet. Now where this is a new field, our process is a little bit different. We go to Utilities, we click Refresh Sheet Fields or S field sheet. And what this does is it adds that sheet field to our inventory of sheet fields so that in the future, the software will know automatically to grab that field and send it over to our linked Google Doc. Now let's insert that field into our document. So that was paved parking area. So I will insert a new row here. Now we can insert our new sheet field into our document. We'll go to Sheet Data and Maps. Now because we've created a new sheet field, we need to refresh. And to find the field easily, let's do a search. That tells us we have a match under Property Description. And here's our sheet field. So to insert the sheet field, simply click on the field. And that will insert it into the document, like so. Okay, let's cover some other topics regarding sheet fields. A common task is to locate a sheet field that's in your document, but you're not quite sure where it is in the spreadsheet. So for example, remaining economic life. To find that field, click on the field and then copy the link. Now that the sheet field link is on our clipboard, we'll go back to our worksheet, and I'm going to go to Utilities, which are already there. Click Find Sheet Field, and then Control V, paste, and click OK. And that takes us to our sheet field. Let's take a minute and review the sheet field worksheet. That's known as the S Fields worksheet in our linked document. And this worksheet simply contains a large table of all of the S fields in the document. The sheet fields table is organized by worksheet, followed by the field name, followed by the field value. And I'll give you another tool here to work with your sheet fields. When you click on the value, you'll see there's a formula. Copy that formula, go to the name box, paste it and hit enter. And that will take you to the source of that sheet field. The final topic that we'll cover here today is the use of image fields, which are a special kind of sheet fields. So let's go to property description, where I happen to know we have an image field. This is our subject image URL. And if we click on that field, we can see it's simply S image. And in the field cell itself is a URL for that image. Let's look at this on the document side. So we'll find our image, subject overview image. I'll delete it here. And I'm going to go back to my sheet fields. And I'm going to search by image. And we can see our image field shows up here at the top of the list, S_image. And just to refresh, that is the sheet field name in the cell note. Switching back to our document. To insert that, again, we simply click on it, and that will insert the image represented by the URL in the worksheet into our document. And there's our subject image. So we use this in the case of our appraisal templates. We use this for our subject overview image that's representative of the subject property. We also use it for comp images. So for example, if we go to our sales analysis, S_image1, S_image comp 2, comp 3, and so on. And you'll notice that we have those for each of our comp sheets. So sales, lease, multifamily lease, and so on. All right, there's one more aspect of merge sheet data, and that is maps. We'll cover maps under a separate video.